Do you want to know about excellent language programs that you can study in London, UK? Hi, and welcome to our live stream Study Advanced English in Brighton with Loxdale English Centre. My name is Hugo Bustamante. I'm Recruitment Manager for Global Studies, and you want to know that we can help you to apply to different destinations if you want to study your undergraduate, your postgraduate program, or maybe if you are looking for a language program. You can apply to the UK, Canada, Spain, Italy, United States, Germany, and many other destinations. You just have to contact us. You have here our WhatsApp number, our email address, and you can find us and follow us in Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube. You can find us as Global Studies UK, and you will know more about the different programs we can offer you and about our partners. And today I am glad because I can present you to Anna Thatcher. She's from Loxdale English Centre. She's the principal. Hi, Anna. How are you?
Hello, very well, thank you. Yes, nice to see you. We've just had a beautiful sunny day in Brighton, so it's nice to talk to you now.
Okay, now it's well, we are ready to talk about the different programs that Loxdale English Centre can offer us. And everybody, please, if you have questions, you can write now your questions, and we will be answering after Anna's presentation. Please, Anna, your presentation is ready. We want to know the different options, the different programs that you can offer us, please.
Perfect. Okay. So Loxdale English Centre is a school that started in 1979. We're accredited by the British Council. In fact, the last accreditation took place in January, and we are now in the top 3% of all the language schools and colleges and universities in the UK for teaching English and studying in England. So these are some of the members that we're joined in. Some of the groups: English UK and British Council and Sussex Safeguarding. Now, a little bit about where we are, because many people, they know where London is and they know where Oxford is, but they're not so sure about Brighton. So Brighton, this is the map of the UK. Brighton is this little thing down here on the seaside. It's a lovely seaside place. It's we're very lucky actually, because most cities grow in a circle and get bigger and bigger. Brighton is long and thin because in the south you have the sea and you can't build on the sea, and in the north there's a national park. So we have very good connections. You've got the seaside, you've got the countryside, and you've got this big city of Brighton, which is only 45 minutes, an hour away from London. So very close and easy to see. There we are, they came Brighton Hove. And so this shows you a few more pictures about where Brighton is, and some of the most popular things to see in Brighton. Obviously the beach, and also the city. There's a lot of educational schools and colleges and universities in Brighton, so it's quite a student city. Lots of fun nightlife and shopping and everything else. So we're very happy that we have so many different opportunities here. This is the school, and I'll see whether this will let me play. I'm not sure whether... no, that won't let me play. But there is a video here. This is a site of the schools. So we have 3 buildings on site. We have this main one, and then we have one here and one behind the trees as well. And all of this big garden as well. So unusually for schools in the UK, we have a lot more space than most places. Here you can see a bit more about it. So here you've got the main school building. Most of the teaching for adults takes place here. And then we have another building behind these trees where you've got teaching for young learners. So children aged between 8 and 12. and 13 and 17. So we are one of the rare schools which, whatever age range you are, we will have a course for you. So we've got pre-teens, 8 to 12-year-olds, teenagers, and adult courses as well. In this building here, we're also lucky enough to have a sports hall. So that's very unusual for English language schools, to have that in a year-round capacity, which means that our adult students can enjoy that as well and enjoy being in the garden. And this is the drive going up, and this is the front of this building and some of the inside here. There. So you can see in the background all these houses, so you can see how close the homestay houses are. Almost all of our students stay with our homestay. We've been here since 1979, and we've grown in that period of time. We're an educational charity, so for adult students we can offer much more reasonable courses, but still at a high quality, because we exist as a charity. We exist to give you the chance to come to study in the UK at a more reasonable price. So that's why we exist, is for people to come and study with us and enjoy their time in the UK, which is what a wonderful thing, part of my job, that we can do that. And it was the top 8%. We are now the top 3%. So this has changed even in the few weeks since I set this up. So yes, even better than you thought, which is nice. Another picture of the site. Again, you can see some of the houses in the background where people live, but we've got this sort of secluded site. So whether you're an adult or a child, it's a very safe area. The area around is residential. So it's nice and close to your homestay and close to shops. The main city centre is only a 15 to 25-minute bus journey or a 8-minute train journey, depending on what transport you want. Both are really easy. The bus stop is literally just here. So it's very easy to get to and from school or to and from the city centre. Because Brighton and Hove is long and thin, there are several centres. There are several places to go and shop and enjoy, and pubs and clubs and restaurants and shops. So lots of things to enjoy. The majority of our students stay with our homestay hosts. We are the only school in this area. And because we've been here so long, we've built up a great big bank of host families, of lovely host families, who have now been doing it sometimes for many, many, many years. Sometimes the original host families' children are now host families. So they've really grown up with having our students, and which gives them a lovely opportunity, and they know what to expect and what we expect from them. British families love animals. So almost everybody has a dog or a cat if you live in the UK. I would say probably 90% of our hosts have pets, and who are very much cared for with the families as well. So it's lovely for you to make friends and to go on walks and to see different aspects of British life. All our host families live within a 28-minute or less walk from school. Most language schools, you're looking at a bus journey of maximum maybe 28 minutes. For us, it's just a walk. You can get the bus. There are buses that go every 6 or 7 minutes. There is a bus going to your house, and either to school or to Brighton, the centre. Depends what you want to do. So lots of opportunities to do that. And staying with a British host family, it's a great opportunity to really get into the culture. And of course, you're going to speak much more English, because you will make sure that you are integrating with the family. Lots of checks take place before we set up a host family. We have to visit them. We revisit them as well. We have police checks if they're having children, gas safety checks, fire checks, references. So lots of different procedures. And very rarely does anyone want to change from the family, but it can happen. Either the family can ask their student to move, or the student can ask to move host families, and then you just come and talk to us so we can organise it. It's a lovely part of your stay, and I know people are very worried sometimes, I think maybe more than the course, about staying with a family, but it is a wonderful way to live, and cheaper, of course, as well. But it's a great opportunity to integrate in British life and really live the experience. Our hosts are super. They are lovely, and we have an accommodation officer that you see every day. So if you're not sure about something, is this normal? Can I do this? Can I not do that? Of course, you can ask your family, but you can also ask us. I'm here every day, and my colleagues are as well. We have a small residential centre. At the moment, we've got lots of building work going on in the other building, where we are transforming the bedrooms that we have into more bedrooms. And in the end, they will end up, hopefully by April 26, we will have 8 single rooms and 2 twin rooms available for our adult students. Some of those are ensuite, most of them are ensuite, but then we also have more toilets and more showers as well. And those people who live, it's on site. So it's very, you have a 30-second walk to school each day. So really super easy. And of course, you can use that wonderful big garden and the sports hall while you're here as well. And there'll be 2 kitchens in the new accommodation block as well. So that gives you another option for you if you wish. School facilities, as I say, we're quite a big school. It's quite unusual for a language school to have so much space all year round. So we have classrooms, we have a library, self-study room, and in there's a teacher twice a week to help you push forward and do things in your free time as well. We have a dining room, which is this picture here, or part of it. There's another bit around the corner there, which you can't see. And of course, you can eat outside in the garden as well. We have social rooms, whether that's just relaxing rooms, obviously the garden, but also social rooms where you can play board games and cards and air hockey and things like that, and table tennis room as well. That is our sports hall, or part of it there as well. So you see, so all the classrooms have got slightly different characters. This is one of them. And we love the sound of music. So we have guitars and pianos and percussion instruments that students can bring and use as well. And that's lovely. And often we have a concert at the end of terms where the students can show off their skills. And of course, you can take lessons with those as well while you're here. You don't just have to learn English, you'll learn many other things as well. Now, for adult students, you have our most popular course is the English Plus course, because the English Plus allows you to study English, but also another subject. It will give you the opportunity to study something that is of interest to you. So you kind of personalize your program. Even though it's a group course, you get to personalize it with your choices. We do this in 2 ways. One is through the English Plus courses themselves, and another is through applied English. But not only that, we also do classes in Britain Today. So we look at any aspect of Britain Today. It could be comedy, it could be social issues, it could be political issues, health, newspapers, anything that's going on in Britain Today, food, all of that. And every week there is a different theme which we're looking at. And of course, for higher level learners, as well as having English lessons, you also get lectures. For many, they say we feel a bit like a bridge between school and university. And this is one of the ways we help. So if you're looking at studying in the UK or an English-speaking country, this will give you some of the skills that you need to go on to study at university later on as well. So these are the adult courses. Now, applied English, some people ask, well, what is applied English? You're just talking in it, or what is it you're doing? Well, applied English, you may have heard of CLIL, which is Content and Language Integrated Learning. And this means that you take something and you make it your own, you individualize your learning. At Loxdale English Centre, what happens is for applied English, the focus is on English. So we take the huge subject of English and we break it into little parts. So it might be English film, or it might be in reading or grammar or debate or music and lyrics. It might be creative writing, it might be academic writing, it might be history. And what happens is that the students choose then what they want to study. Another way that we do to help you individualize your learning, the focus is very much on the English, which is why it's in the morning sessions. The mornings are always about the English side of things. The afternoons are where you will study different subjects, like, let me show you here. What we do is we have then applied English and English Plus. And what happens is we change these every 4 weeks so that for students that stay a long time, they can try lots of different things. And for people who stay a short time, you will get 1 or maybe 2 different modules between, for example, 19th of November and the 11th of October. Also, if you're staying a long time, this helps you keep on track. Sometimes when you stay in the UK a long time, you think, oh, I have so much time, I will learn everything very, very quickly. But in fact, you can sit back and relax a bit too much. So we're here to help you make sure that you see where things are beginning and things are ending. So subjects include photography, you can see here British history, classic British culture, nutrition, sketchbooks, well-being and confidence, really interesting one, that one as well, dance, international relations, photography, drama and performance, singing. So many, many different subjects adult students can study out of the summer period. We've got, as I say, we change these every 4 weeks to keep you motivated and to see that your progress in all the subjects. So here are some of the more interesting things. We've also got the different ways of teaching, as I explained. So we have lectures, we have English classes, we have applied English, tutorials, and that's a one-to-one session that you have with your teacher to look at not just your learning while you're at Loxdale, but also lifelong learning. As an educational charity, we can look at your long-term goals and we say, well, if you want to get there, this is how one of the ways that you could do that. So in one-to-one tutorials, very important to look at your feedback and your progress. And lectures, as I mentioned, and talks, which are like mini lectures, just 45 minutes on a Monday afternoon, and lots of different subjects. So if I look at this term, some of the talks have been mindful running, music venues, Brighton and Hove Football Club, transportation to Australia, philosophy, and other British cultural topics as well. Lectures include growth mindset, nutrition, the suffragettes, skateboarding, the music scene, homelessness, happiness, wildlife photography. So many, many different subjects that people learn. And this is one of the things that we've developed, which is the 4 pillars of learning. This is what we work on and help our students. So you might expect to learn language and a bit of culture, but you're also going to learn about intercultural communication and personal development as well. As I say, we like to look at your overall study experience so that you get the most out of your time here, and also going home, that you know where you're going and you've got a clear identity. Now, I don't know whether this is going to play. No, this video is a lovely video of Brighton. It is on our website, so you can see it there, but it doesn't want to show that video right now. So I should say, it's not all work. We also have lots of play. So we have a big program, social programs, where there are activities Let me have a look at my program here to see. We've got arts, crafts and conversation, benchboard, lots of different sports here, obviously, baking, cream teas, visits to different parks and gardens and shopping areas and towns and cities. We visit, obviously, London and Oxford and Salisbury and Portsmouth, Bournemouth, many places. And at the moment, the students are busy planning a Halloween party as well. So lots of things that go on for the students. Many of them are much cheaper because we subsidize them for adults. We keep the cost as low as possible for you because you learn all the time. And learning out of the classroom is just as important as learning in the classroom. You will keep learning whether you're in the corridor, whether you're on a bus, whether you're on a street. It is a fantastic experience coming to study in the UK. The summertime is slightly different. We work also with another language school, the English Language Centre. So in the summertime, if you're an adult, you will have lessons at their school, still with your host family. So if you stay for a long period, you'll start with us and then go to them and then maybe come back to us, or maybe start with them and then come back to us. So that gives you a little bit of an idea about studying in the UK and why to come and study with us, which is lovely. I don't know if I'm running out of time here, but just to say, we also, as I mentioned, do young learner courses. So we have winter courses, January and from January to February. And this is for 12-year-olds can come to 17-year-olds. And then in our summer period, between the 7th of June and the 9th to 16th of August, we have courses for 8 to 12-year-olds and 13 to 17-year-olds. Sometimes they come with their parents, sometimes they come with their cousins or their brothers and sisters, sometimes they come by themselves. So they are always welcome to come at different times. And as we do the 4 pillars with our adults, we do the 4 C's with children. And so the learning content that the children look at is general English, but with a lot of other things. We do a lot of British culture. We look at confidence, communication skills, and of course, critical thinking, very important for teenagers and young people these days. We also offer, the program is a complete mix of lessons and activities in the afternoons, activities in the evenings, every evening, I should say, and also at the weekends. We go on trips on Saturdays and Sundays. A lot of schools only do one day at the weekends. We do it all. We want you to see and do as much as possible, and to have everything included in your course fee so that the parents don't have to pay extra money for this or that. Everything is there. The parents know what they're paying straight off. So lovely opportunity. And in the summertime, the children move into the residence, so they can also be in the residence or homestay. And this is a sample program for our pre-teens, 8 to 12-year-old students. So you see they have lessons in the mornings always, and then they have activities. They have activities in the evening. And after the evening activity, we take them home to their homestay. If they live with our host families, we take them at home so they can see. We know that they're safe and sound. It's the same with adults, with teenagers rather. So teenagers, they have lessons in the morning one week, and the following week they have lessons in the afternoon. But also always a really, really busy program. So they have activities every afternoon, every evening, and then after the evening activities, if they live more than a 14-minute walk from the school, then we take them home by minibus so that I can sleep knowing all my children are at home with their families and safe and sound. So we offer a very, very safe and structured program to give them the most they possibly can get. And as I say, trips on Saturdays and Sundays. Winter programs as well, very similar. It's not every evening then, it's 3 evenings a week, but still lots of fun things to do. And please just ask if there are any questions that you want to ask about that when we get to the questions. There's a lot of dealing with welfare and safety. It is one of my primary jobs is to make sure that everyone is safe and sound, is looked after well. We really do treat the children who come like our own. and adults also feel cared for and welcome, because if you feel relaxed and welcomed at your school, you will thrive and do really well with your studies and your time in the UK. And yes, so I will just stop sharing my screen and move back.
Thank you. Thank you, Anna.
Okay?
It is excellent to know the different options we have with Loxdale English Centre, and well, I think that everybody wants to be ready to start their programs. And there is one question, please, Anna. When do the programs start? Which dates do you have?
Yes, so we work on a Sunday to Sunday program. People can stay. Some people stay for just 1 or 2 weeks. Some people stay for 1 or 2 months, or even 5 or 6 months. It is up to them. The teenager programs we have running in January for 4 weeks, or 5 weeks, in fact, going to February. And then also in the summer period, in our summer period, it's June. That will be, let me see, we have June, the 7th of June, and they run until the 16th of August. Or when I was talking about January, the 4th of August to the 8th of February. Those are for the teenagers and the little children, the preteens. Adults, we run all the time. We have a break at Christmas for 2.5 weeks, but otherwise we're open. So yeah, you can just come. We will have a course for you, I'm sure. Also, sometimes on that, people aren't sure, is my English level high enough to come? Now, for children, we have all levels, so that doesn't matter. For adult students, we take from preteen up to proficiency. So we are one of the few schools in the UK that always has a proficiency class. So even if you teach English, you will find that our classes will push you. So yeah, English levels. And you can do a test on our website, or you can just contact me and I can set up an interview or a test online for you.
No, that's perfect. And everybody has to know that if you want to study with Loxdale English Centre, you just have to contact us. As GlobalStudies, we are happy to help you with your application process and start. And please come and contact us to start your experience with Loxdale English Centre. Anna, it is a pleasure for us to present you, and it was a pleasure to have you here with us today. We hope to have you soon again. And well, everybody, don't forget, if you want to study in an excellent institution, don't forget that Loxdale English Centre is here for you. They are ready to give you all the preparation you need. So contact us. Don't forget, do it now, do it today, and we will be happy to help you. Thank you, Anna, and thank you everybody for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, and we will see again soon. Bye.
Bye.